Friday, late afternoon, we lost electricity for a few hours, but not before I was able to vacuum, do the laundry, do the dishes, all the things that required electricity I was able to do, and then it went out. So I decided to take a bath by candlelight. It was pretty nice. We don't typically go out on Friday nights, but we went out Friday night with this little human and her mom and man cub and motorcycle man, and we had great Mexican food, and then we came back and chilled and had a just wonderful night. Then I walked into the kitchen and I saw my little deer display, and I thought, I think I need to record this because it's really cute at night, and I wanted you to see it. Saturday morning, the workers are up at the school. I'm having this epic dream, and I didn't want to wake up. I wanted to get a tour of this 3-story place I was staying at. And then I heard beep, beep, beep. And I thought it was the alarm clock, but it was the workers at the school. And I woke up and I didn't get to see the place. Oh well. I've always had this dream of going to Golden Corral for breakfast. Mama Bear and Papa Bear made it happen. And afterwards, they took us on an epic tour of where they grew up.
So white fence.
Yeah.
Well, there used to be a gas station there, and I worked at that gas station.
Oh.
I worked at the car wash in the day and the gas station at night. So we're showing them places that are not even there anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That was our life, and it's gone.
Right here.
Was it
The houses were here.
I thought it was closer.
No, it was only a couple
From Clark?
buildings away from Clark.
He lived in a
used
house.
to be right in here.
Yeah.
And they built a freeway there.
Yeah.
When they decided
Tore
to do
down
the
all the
freeway,
houses.
all the houses that were down through here all got torn out.
Oh gosh.
They tore the church down that you got married in? Where would it have been?
It would have been where it was torn out. Yeah.
Oh,
And that's not been that long, Pat, because I think I showed it to Abby.
no way.
Yeah, it's gone. Our church we're not married anymore. Well, we're showing you places that aren't there.
Or his office probably gone too.
No, it was there. Well, it was there when I showed Abby, anyway.
Now, what's this place we're going to?
It's where we lived when Rich was born.
When we brought him,
And
when
Denny
we brought
and
him,
Anita lived in the next
when
section.
we brought him home from the hospital.
Yeah, this is where he came.
There's a kitty.
Yeah.
Kitty on the
And I guess
street.
he owns the area because he's just taking his sweet time about getting across the street.
It's in the next section.
He looks like an old cat.
This building, or it's this driveway, and it's the middle building.
There's three units.
houses.
On the green side?
Yeah, on the
three
green
units
side.
on each side.
So
Yeah.
that's where Rich came from.
And it was the one in the middle on the right side.
Yeah,
Aw.
that's where we brought that big bundle of joy.
Yeah.
Are the apartments still there that I was little in?
Yeah,
Yep, we're going past that
we
too.
can turn down that street. Elementary school over here is the elementary school I started going to in the 2nd grade. Major Lynn Mobler, he was a war hero, and his sister was my teacher.
So, oh, how amazing is that? Does it look a lot like a different school, or did it look a lot like
yeah,
that?
they've kind of freshened it
So
up.
that's why it has the airplane, because he was a war hero?
Yeah.
Here's
there's your
And those are my apartments, and oh my gosh.
You can get a long angle because you were down on the end down there.
Well, we always imagined that she was down
Because,
there. I don't know if she knew.
And this is
This is where we
we
imagined.
imagined-
oh, I see, yeah,
being one of
because,
these in ones here, looking down and seeing your future husband down here playing in the sandbox.
look at this
Or
one.
peeing through the chain link.
Oh, you did that, Rich?
On this street, but down further, there was a walkway where you could walk into the back of a little mom and pop market, and that's where my mom would send me for groceries sometimes. And it was called Taylor's Market. And they would let the kids come and buy things and kind of like keep a little tab for the parents to sign. This was my house. Where the big trailers in it. Green.
And don't forget to tell them where Rick
Rick and McGray lived there, and Chuck Johnson lived there. They're the ones I could outrun. I could race them and beat them. You're not a videotape.
Oh yeah, I am. This is good stuff.
This is good. What do you call it? Vlogging stuff.
No.
Oh, there's so many kitties that live in this area.
Oh, yeah.
Kitty. So
this is history.
that was that.
So that was at that end of the block. At this end of the block was Denny Kunkel. Anyway, there's Jim's.
Oh, there's Uncle Jim.
Yeah. And this is the house that we used to live in right here.
Yeah, that's where I met Pat.
Yeah, we lived in that house right there. Yeah. Of course, it didn't have them big pillar things.
When you met Papa, he lived there.
When we first met.
But I didn't live there anymore. I
lived
in
the okay.
I'm gonna go by Austin's next. Austin and Kristen.
Oh yeah, well we know where that is too. So when I would walk to school, Tracy, you saw where my house was. I walked down to the end of the block, turn left to here, and then turn right here, and just past the High Line is the school.
Did you want a picture of
big library?
This little library?
Yeah, I got it. Wow.
It says free
It looks
little
like a
library.
dollhouse.
Theater right there.
Yeah.
So when they'd gather everybody together, this is where they would.
Oh, this is a huge middle school.
Yeah,
it looks
so
more like a high
we did have
school.
kind of a small auditorium, but we had a big amphitheater. And there's a big field, sports field in the back. Mm-hmm. But we were the first graduating class to go through this.
So it was brand new. It was like a brand new school.
And while we were here is when Kennedy was shot and killed.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Hi. It's Monday. How was your weekend? Mine was really good. I hope you don't mind. And if you were bored, the tour that my in-laws took me on of their life. We went to breakfast, my dream. Sounds so weird. I wanted to eat at the Golden Corral for breakfast. I've never done that. So they made sure to make it happen for me. And we went to Golden Corral, which is a breakfast buffet. Let's just say I'm a one and done on that. I don't need to do it again. I ate far too much and I don't want to do it again. But I did it once with them, and then it was so near to where they grew up and the history of their life that they took us on a driving tour, and I shared it at the beginning of this video. And I just put little snippets and clippets because for me, I want to keep it as part of my history and the kids can look back, and it's just really sweet. So I know it was a little long, but I hope you may have enjoyed it. I'm not sure. My arm is already getting tired by holding this, so I'm going to make coffee. I'm going to set this up on a tripod, and I have some good news. I have some good news to share. Oh, check this out. Remember I'm doing a Valentine exchange? I worked on these Valentines over the weekend. Watercolor Kari gave me these ideas. You should go check her out. And this idea, this is my own original art. I saw aloe puns, but I did my own aloe plant. And then the kitties. So I'm getting ready for that Valentine exchange that I entered. Let me set my tripod up. Isn't it just beautiful, the shadows this morning? Oh, and a little bit of a rainbow because I hung my prism that usually is an ivy moon. I hung it in here so I could see it more. It's a big day, and it's Martin Luther King Day, and we got a new president today. He was sworn in here in the US. It's just this really epic big day here in the US. I watched a little of it. I watched it up until the swear-in, and then now I'm going to have coffee. I don't even know what to say. Oh, the news. The news is huge. I'm sure you're really itching to know this. Remember all last week, I couldn't find my battery charger? And I looked everywhere, and I reorganized cabinets and drawers, which is great. That's a good thing. So it wasn't all for nothing. But I was responding to comments below, the comments that you leave. And Victoria left this comment, super invested. She said she was reading all the comments and, super invested in the battery thing, and left a comment, something to the effect of, I have a feeling your next video will be you finding your battery charger inside Ivy Moon. I think I'm going to go look out there again because, I don't think I looked in every square inch of the coach. And let me insert here where I found it. Is it going? Oh, right. It is Saturday afternoon. And I was responding to comments. And Vicky said, I have this, I don't know how it was worded, but it was like, kind of this thought of like, it would be inside Ivy Moon. And I have already looked inside Ivy Moon, okay? I looked in all of the drawers and cupboards and such. And I thought, I've looked in some drawers 3 times. In this whole process, I have organized some areas, which has been really, really great. But I thought, I don't think I checked every single spot inside Ivy Moon. I didn't check the bathroom, which I checked. It's not there. And then I looked here. Let's just show you this area right here. There's a cupboard down there underneath the sink. Now, I wonder why Tracy would put a charger under the sink. Why would Tracy do this? But guess what? These are the 2 items under the sink. And I see this basket and I was like, this looks kind of familiar. Look what I found. I'll be darned, Vicky. It's in Ivy Moon. And I almost didn't look again until I saw that comment. And I said, you know what? I'm going to look again. So now I have my 20D in operation, and I'm going to have the 70D in operation, and I will have 2 cameras to choose from. This is unreal, and I feel so relieved. Wow. And just out of curiosity, let's see what else I crammed into this bag. Okay, what is in here? Oh, these are little eyes. These are eyes for felt animals. Tape. A crane. Some kind of dingle-donger. A pattern I cut out. Some kind of case. These are the backings to the eyes. And inside of here, the heck? It's just accessories for a tripod. All here. I am so jazzed that this was in here. I spent the better part of last week ripping things apart looking for this, including Ivy Moon. I was in here a couple of times looking through the drawers, like 2 times over. And I never thought to look under the sink because that seemed like the most ridiculous place to put anything that would be camera related. But you can't put things past myself, I guess. And so this is exciting, and I decided to record this weekend. I made a deal with myself I wouldn't be editing over the weekend because I wanted to do more creative things on the weekend besides creating videos. So I am going to be sharing this Monday. I hope I'll have this edited Monday, and then we can do the self-portrait this week. I have a very busy week ahead, a very busy week. What's new? So I'm able to somehow squeeze in editing and filming and all these other things with real life. And sometimes it's a lot, but I enjoy it so much. And what I can say about being on YouTube over a year and a half is I've gotten really fast at editing on my phone. As I have shared here before, I literally do everything on my phone, this tiny screen with these old eyes, and somehow, because I've done it over and over and over again, I'm pretty quick at it. Ivy Moon has been a little neglected, very dusty from the high winds we've had, and I was just sort of like, chilling in here because it feels nice and I haven't been in here in a while. And I look down, and what do I see? A whisker. Because the kitties love to be in Ivy Moon too. I'm happy I found the charger. I don't think I'm up to taking the self-portrait today. I want to just take this day and relax and just maybe make some more Valentine Day cards and maybe write a couple letters and things like that. I have a busy week. Tomorrow I have blood work to do. We'll see what's going on inside here. And what else do I have going on? Just, a handful of things. So I don't know when I'm going to do the self-portrait. I don't even know what I'm going to wear for it, I kind of stopped buying clothes, And since RJ's not here, she's my person that I go shopping with. And she's like, hey, isn't this cute, Mom? I don't have that anymore. So I wear the same stuff all the time. And I don't have anything super cute for this self-portrait that I can think of. So that's part B of not wanting to do it today. And I just want to end with this. Of course, I'll dance it out because that's been fun. And, I like doing that. Just keep thinking I'm going to get some new moves, but I haven't figured new moves out yet. Well, wait, the 60s was like the mashed potato and things like that. And then the 70s was like disco, right? I could do some disco moves. I did, I remember that. But I just want to end this by saying that no matter who is in charge of our country, may not be the person you want, may be the person you want. I don't know. But what I have figured out in these later years, like when I was a teenager, I didn't even care about it. Nothing mattered. And even now, my trust is always in God. No matter who is in that office, I'm like, God, you got this. That's how I think of it. And then at the same time, I want to be kind to everyone. I don't want to know if you are a Democrat or a Republican or an independent or what have you. I don't really want to know that. I just want to know who you are as a person, because that's what matters to me. And I know they say there's comedians that talk about, like, you'd go into the market and you'd be all pally with the person that was selling you their cigarettes or whatever, and you didn't know if they were Republican or Democrat. You just thought they were a cool person. So I would like to get back to that. I'd like to get back to everyone just being kind to one another no matter what, and loving each other. That's what I would love. But I'm just me, and that's, it seems a little bit crazy the last 8+ years, I don't know, people just not being kind and blaming this person and that person, and it just gets a lot of anxiety in me. And that's why I also stopped watching the news and television and any of the stuff like that, because it's a lot of bashing. That's what I think. So that's my little spiel for the day. I'm going to dance it out and then enjoy my day. I hope you enjoy your day too.